Welcome to our math class. I'm your teacher, Sir Omar. Our today's lesson is about GCF and LCM. So when we say factors are numbers we can multiply together to get another number. Example, 5 times 2 equals 10. 10 times 1 equals 10. So meaning 5, 2, 10, and 1 are factors of 10. Okay? Did you know that prime numbers have two factors only? The 1 and itself. What is the smallest prime number? It's 2. The only even prime numbers. What are the factors of 2? 1 and 2 only. So there are two factors only. What else? What are the other prime numbers? We have 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and many more. What about composite numbers? Have 3 or more factors including 1 and itself. Examples, the smallest composite number is 4. What are the factors of 4? 4, 1, and 2. So there are 3 factors. Okay? What are the other examples of composite numbers? We have 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, and many more. Okay? So 1 and 0 is not included because they are special numbers. Remember, all prime and composite numbers have common factor of 1. When we say common factors are factors of 2 or more numbers that are the same. Already know that? When we say GCF is the greatest common factor of 2 or more numbers. Let's try an example. Using the divisibility rule, let's find the GCF of 10 and 20. We all know that 10 and 20 are both divisible by 2, both also divisible by 5 and 10. Therefore, the common factors of 10 and 20 are 2, 5, and 10. And the greatest among them is 10. Therefore, the GCF or the greatest common factor of 10 and 20 is 10. Okay? From the word itself, the greatest or the highest common factor. Let's try another example. Find the GCF of 15 and 25. Using the divisibility rule, we all know that both divisible by 5. So therefore, their common factor of 15 and 25 is 1 and 5. And the greatest among them is 5. Therefore, their GCF is 5. Okay? Okay, one more example. Find the GCF of 12 and 25. We all know 12 is divisible by 2, 3, 4, and 6, while 25 is divisible by 5. Therefore, the common factor of 12 and 25 is 1. When we say multiples are numbers that we get when we multiply one whole number by another whole number. For example, in 7 times 5 equals 35, 35 is the multiple of 7 and 5. Now, we can find the multiples of a number through listing. Here are an example. Here are some multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, up to 70. Although we all know that if we are going to continue, mahaba pa yan. Okay, maraming multiples of 5. Basta nag-e-end ng 0 or 5. What about the multiples of 7? So we have 7, 14, 21. We will stop up to at 84. Okay? Looking at the example, we can see there the common multiples. We have 35, 35, and also 70 and 70. That is what we call their common multiples. If we are going to continue pa, marami pa tayong makikitang common multiples. Based from our example, the common multiples of 5 and 7 are 35 and 70. Now, if we are going to look at the least common multiple of 5 and 7 is 35. So meaning the LCM is 35. Remember, the LCM or the least common multiple of relatively prime numbers are their product. So 5 and 7 are both prime numbers. So what we just did is we just multiplied the 5 and 7 to get the LCM. The LCM of two numbers without common factors are their product. The same through with other numbers without common factor other than 1. We just multiply it to get the LCM. Today we are going to find the GCF and LCM using continuous division. Okay? Let's start with number 1. 24 and 30. So since 24 and 30 it ends with even numbers, so it is divisible by 2. So let's divide it by 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Since 12 and 15 are still a common factor, which is 3, both divisible by 3, so we will divide it by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 4 and 5 has no longer common factor, either only 1. So we will proceed in multiplying. So para makuha natin ang GCF, we will just multiply itong dalawang number na nasa gilid. So 2 times 3 is 6. So therefore, the GCF of 24 and 30 is 6. Now, paano naman natin makukuha yung LCM? So we will just multiply lahat ng natira times 4 times 5. So 6 times 4 times 5, or 6 times 5 muna is 30. 30 times 4 is 120. Okay? Next, what about the GCF and LCM of 15 and 24? Let's the GCF of the common factor of 15 and 24 is 3. They are both divisible by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 5 and 8 has no longer common factors. Therefore, the GCF is 3. Okay? Now, we will multiply the 3 and 5 and 8. 3 times, or 8 times 5 is 40, times 3 is 120. So, therefore, 15 and 24 ang GCF. GCF is 3 and LCM is 120. Next, what about if there are 3 numbers? 3 given numbers. Okay? If there are 3 given numbers, dapat pare-pares pa rin silang mayroong common factors. So, 15, 24, 30, 3 of them are divisible by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 30 divided by 3 is 10. 5, 8, and 10 has no longer common factor. Okay? So, therefore, ang GCF na natin is what? 3. Correct. Now, to find the LCM, i-continue natin ang continuous division natin kasi meron pang common factor ang 8 and 10, which is 2. So, we will just copy 5 dahil wala siyang common sa 2. Didivide natin yung 8 sa 2, which is 4. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay? O, since merong common yung 5 and 5, pwede pa rin natin ulit i-divide by 5. So, 1, 4, 1. Okay? So, we will multiply all the mga numbers na natira. 3 times 2 times 5 times 1 times 4 times 1. Okay? 3 times 2 is 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 1, 30. 30 times 4 is 120. So, LCM pa rin is 120. Okay? Next, 3, 5, 6. Kung titignan natin yung mga numbers, ang 3, ang factors niya ay 1 only, and 3, 1 and 5. Sa 5, sa 6 naman, 3 and 6. So, may common yung dalawa, pero wala sa 5. So, meaning, ang GCF natin ay 1. Okay? So, pag walang common yung tatlo, 1 ang GCF natin. Okay? Then, we will continue division. So, 6 and 3 meron silang common. Therefore, i-divide natin sila sa 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Copy 5, dahil wala siyang common. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So, we will multiply. Okay? 1 times 3, 3 times 1, 3 times 5, 15 times 2 is 30. LCM is 30. Okay? Next, last number. Common factors. So, it ends with 0 and 5, divisible by 5. So, we will divide it by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Divided by 5 is 3. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So, wala nang common yung tatlo. Therefore, our GCF is 5. Ngayon, meron pang common and 2 and 4. Continue natin. Divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Copy 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So, wala nang common yung natira. So, times na natin lahat. Okay. Okay, 5 times 2, 10, times 1, 5, 10, times 3, 30, times 2 is 60. Therefore, the LCM is 60. Did you get it right? Very good. Let's apply it in a problem solving. Number 1, a carpenter has two water pipes which are 60 decimeter and 72 decimeter long, respectively. He cuts them into equal lengths. What is the greatest possible length of each pipe? So, ang keyword natin dun is greatest. Let's understand the problem. What is asked? The greatest possible length of each pipe. Yung dalawang pipe na which is 60 and 72. Given the water pipes with 60 decimeter and 72 decimeter. To solve, we will plan the strategy that we can solve the problem. We can use divisibility rule or continuous division. Let's try first using divisibility rule. 60 and 72 are both divisible by 2, by 3, by 4, by 6, and by 12. So in short, the greatest among the divisibility rule is 12. Okay, now let's try it using continuous division. So 60 divided by 2 is 30, 72 divided by 2 is 36, then 30 divided by 2 is 15, 36 divided by 2 is 18, then finally 15 divided by 3, and 18 divided by 3 is 5 and 6. Therefore, we will just multiply kung ano yung mga nasa gilid. Okay, we will just multiply 2 times 2 times 3. So we will still get the same answer, which is 12. So the answer is the greatest possible length of each pipe is 12. Okay, let's try answer number 2. Plane A flies to Davao every 4 days. Plane B flies to Davao every 8 days. If both planes are in Davao on July 17, what is the earliest date that both planes will be in Davao again? Okay, let's analyze the problem. What is asked? The earliest date that both planes will be in Davao again. The given facts, plane A flies to Davao every 4 days, while plane B flies to Davao every 8 days. They are both in Davao on July 17. Okay. Now, let's plan what strategy we can use to solve the problem. We can use continuous division. Using the continuous division, so we will divide the 4 and 8 into 2. So, makikita natin dyan. So, ang lalabas is, or matitira, 2 times 2 times 2 times 1 times 2. Okay? So, therefore, the answer is 8 days. After 8 days, magkikita yung plane again in Davao. Therefore, both plane A and plane B will be in Davao again on July 25. Kasi nung nandun sila nung July 17 plus 8, that is July 25th. Okay? It's quiz time. You are going to get a piece of paper and answer the following questions. Okay? In set A, you are going to find the GCF, 1 out of 5. In set B, you are going to find the least common multiple. Okay? So, in your solution, huwag nyo nang burahin agad-agad kasi kung gagamitin nyo is continuous division, magagamit nyo na parehas sa GCF and LCM. Okay, let's start. Set A, find the GCF using divisibility rule or continuous division. It's up to you kung anong gusto nyo gamitin. Number 1, 25 and 30. What is the GCF? You have 10 seconds to answer. Okay, time's up. And the answer is 5. Very good. If you're going to use the divisibility rule, both 25 and 30 are divisible by 5. Okay? Next, find the GCF. Number 2, 12 and 15 and 18. You have 10 seconds to answer. Okay, the answer is 3. The GCF of 15 and 18 is 3. Next, number 3. 12 and 18. You have 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the answer is 6. Correct. Now, number 4. 9 and 18. You have 10 seconds to answer. Okay, time's up. And the answer is correct. 9. So, ibig sabihin, kapag yung small number, multiple niya yung higher number, or kay skip count niya, no? So, the answer is yung GCF nila is yung 9. Last number for set A, 10, 20, 30. Parang madali lang, 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the answer is 10. Kasi multiple ni 10 si 20 and 30. So, the GCF is 10. Okay, set B. You have going to find the LCM using continuous division. You have 10 seconds to answer again. Number 1, 25 and 30. 10 seconds. Okay, so the least common multiple of 25 and 30 is 150. Doon sila unang magmi-meet, 150. Next, number 2, 15 and 18, 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the LCM is 90. Okay, next, number 3, 12 and 18. What is their LCM? 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the answer is 36. Okay, 12 and 18 will meet at number 36. Okay, number 4, 9 and 18. A while ago, GCF of 9 and 18 is 9. Ano kaya ang kanilang LCM? 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the answer is 18. Okay? Kasi multiple ni 9 si 18. Okay, next. Set B. 10, 20, and 30. GCF natin kanina is 10. Ano kaya ang LCM? 10 seconds. Okay, let's find out. The answer is 60. So, they will meet at number 60. So, kapag sinabi nating multiple, pare-paras na madi-divide yung 60 kay 10. 60 divided by 10 is 6. 60 divided by 20 is 3. 60 divided by 30 is 2. Okay, so possible lahat sila. And thank you for watching.